Raw and real, 5/6/25. I feel like I need like an energy shift, bro. I do need an energy shift. I feel very mentally drained right now. Why? First off, let me shift my energy. Oh. Oh. Woo! 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 Let's go! Woo! Alright. Sometimes, bro, I just need to get my shit straight, my energy straight. Why was I down? Why was I mentally drained? Well, you fucking see! You fucking see! I'm so like, I don't want to say angry at myself, but like, come on, man. We've been down this road. We've been down this road. We know where it leads, and it is time to break that fucking cycle. Consciously break that cycle. Not out of a place of shame or guilt, but of love for self, of respect for self, of seeing my own fucking value and not accepting that shit anymore. Conscious rewiring of loops that have kept me in bondage in the past, but no longer. And what the fuck am I even talking about? Because I've been talking very abstractly for a solid minute and a half now. Well, you see. Let's start back from the beginning. Holy moly, that car scared me. Let's start back from the beginning. 3 days ago, I believe it was, the beginning of this cycle. The beginning of this cycle that I am speaking abstractly about. I was going through my Twitter. I was on Twitter, X. Honestly, like, I don't know what that platform has become, but it is not it's a very, like, decentered place, but, like, there's a lot of, what comes with that can also be a lot of bad things. But, okay, so I was going through my Twitter, and this is just me keeping it raw and real to a T 100%. But I was going through my Twitter and going through my following, and I don't really like use Twitter like at all, but one thing that I used to use Twitter for was fuck. I hate even saying it, bro, because it is shameful. Were for browsing promiscuous shit. You know what I mean? I don't really feel like I need to go that much more in depth. But I was going through my Twitter and like unfollowing anything that no longer aligns with who I am now. You know, who the fuck I am now. And unfollowing anyone who doesn't align with that. And I clicked on this one profile on accident. And I'm gonna be real, it wasn't even really on accident. I have a lot of like energy that's been stored within me because I've been working on transmuting this energy within me, transmuting that sexual energy into mental, like, and creative outlets. But I clicked on this profile and I saw some stuff that I did not need to see. And it perverted my mind. You know, like, it perverted my mind. It led me down it re-established that loop within my mind, within my consciousness. But I ended up unfollowing them all that I needed to that night, 3 nights ago. But I fell back into it. You know, that unlocked a door in my mind that I did not need to go through. I went through it, and not that I regret it, because I regret it. I regret going down that path because I do not wish to go down that path. I do not wish that to be who I am. So I went down that path. But I went down that path. Damn, that is crazy. I just passed a car with the license plate and it was Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Damn, that kind of like struck my soul. Whew. Shift the energy. Shift the energy. Shift the energy. Of course, bro. I could not escape that. Dude, oh my gosh. The synchronicities in my life lately. I've been seeing so many freaking angel numbers. I've been being led to like the same people over and over again, and it's crazy, dude. Okay. Gosh. Like, just working through this, I'm not even gonna lie, is difficult, but it must be done. Not working through it. I've worked through this so many times. Talking about it in such an open manner and raw and real manner in front of everyone. And it's just gonna be out there and something that I'm dealing with, that I used to deal with, that I used to struggle with. But at the end of the day, that I know this video is going to help at least one person. So to help at least one person resonate with my story, see my reasoning, my logic, and the way that I've worked through it within myself. But anyways, I went down that path, and it restarted that cycle. It rehashed that cycle. And yeah, I've kind of just been, I'm not going to say like wading my way through the cycle, but whenever you start a cycle, you cannot try to end the cycle like in the middle of the cycle. That's just delaying the lesson that needs to be learned. The way that you break the cycle is to run through the cycle, but then at the very end of it, at the moment of completion, whenever you complete the cycle, you consciously rewire the ending, because that breaks the loop. It breaks the loop. Whenever you consciously rewire the ending and what it means to you, you break that loop. Oh, and I feel like I'm reaching the end of this cycle. Whew. And now is my opportunity to rewrite the story, to consciously rewrite the loop. Because that energy is there. The energy is always there. That recursion is there. It repeats in your life as a fractal. If you haven't, like, look up the image of a fractal. And that is what the habits and the patterns and the loops in your life resemble. They resemble fractals. This entire universe is a fractal. This is a very deep concept, but it's something that I've been really diving into lately. And the way that you break the cycle is by whenever the fractal is reaching its end destination, you reroute that energy. So, I guess now I have to ask myself, what am I consciously rewiring that energy cycle in my life? What am I rerouting that energy towards? And I like how I just like close my eyes for like 5 seconds while I'm driving. I just have so much trust in the universe. Like, sometimes I literally just be like, I'm gonna stop at this stop sign. Alright. I'm gonna have to practice that one. But yeah, getting back to it. am rerouting this energy towards my content, towards my business, towards my coaching business. Because whenever and the reason why I was feeling drained today, coming back a little more into the present moment, the reason I was feeling so drained today is because I did it again. I did it again, you know. And it drained me, bro. It's fucking draining. It drains your soul. It drains your life force energy because honestly, I think that's a major, lesson of why I'm going through this. Maybe it's not necessarily a lesson, just something that I am called to do is preach just how important our seed is, our life force energy. Because if you go and watch my video from yesterday compared to my energy today, I feel it. You know, I feel it within myself. I know that I do not have the same energy as I did yesterday. And I know the cause of that. Every effect has a cause. And I am very conscious of the causes to my effects, you know? I'm not happy with myself, but I am learning. And I am growing from it. And I'm not going to shame myself for it. I'm going to love myself from now on so much that I'm not going to allow that behavior in my life. And even me creating this video is extra accountability of dude, this ain't me. And I am creating this video to keep myself accountable with y'all, because I can't just put this shit out there to the entirety of the online space and then continue down that path. No. But yeah. Gosh, dude, I feel fucking drained. I hate it. I'm not gonna focus on how drained I feel. I'm going to focus more on how much creating this video and talking about it and speaking about it freely, openly, being raw and real about it is liberating my energy. I am being liberated right now. I am liberating myself from this bullshit. Yeah, man, dude. If you're stuck in this cycle, get to the end of this cycle, bro. Get to the end of it and consciously choose something different for your life. You are meant for more than, I'ma just say it, constantly wanking your seed out into oblivion, bro. Your seed has the power to create life. Your seed has the power to create life, not only procreation, not only manifesting a human fetus, but also creative expression, bro. That is also life. Creative expression, and creative expression is harnessed through the transmutation of your sexual energy, through your seed. Whenever you transmute your sexual energy into mental and spiritual endeavors, you are bringing God into physical manifestation. That is what that is. I love you, Taylor. I love you, Taylor, and we're not going to allow this behavior in our lives anymore. We have too much value within ourselves. We respect ourselves way too much. We know that we are meant for more than that worthless cycle. Not worthless. It has taught us an abundance of lessons, but that energy draining cycle. I love you, Taylor. I love you, person on the other side of this screen. I pray that you receive these words with conviction. I pray that whoever the fuck is hearing this, whoever the fuck needs to hear this, is hearing this and is feeling this and is being convicted to break this cycle in their life. For it is the devil at work. It is the devil at work, extracting the creative imagination, the creative seed within each of us that gives us the ability to bring God into physical manifestation. I pray that the person on the other side of this screen may be convicted to make a change in their life. And honestly, bro, at that, I just gotta leave it at that, bro. It's in God's hands now. I can plant the seed, but it's not my responsibility to make that change. That's with God. That's with you and God. And now, I have planted that seed within myself. I have planted that seed within myself, and now it's between me and God. It's between me and God to make that change. So, with that, this has been Raw and Real 5/6/25. We got pretty real today. We got pretty raw. I'm feeling raw as fuck. I'm feeling real as fuck. But I'm feeling a lot more clear. I'm feeling a lot more... I feel good. I feel good. I feel more... Still feel low energy, but I feel like I have put myself on the right path. So, with that, I love you guys. Y'all stay blessed, fam. Adios, amigos.